morning and welcome back to my channel, Life with Katie. Today's video is going to be a breakdown of what I do as a college athlete. So I'm going to give you guys 5 tips on what you can do to be successful. I usually start my mornings with an awesome breakfast, so I'm going to show you some of the key ingredients that I use. This morning I'm having some avocado toast, egg whites, and a little bit of PB toast as well. So they sell this at Trader Joe's, but it's usually sold out. So I actually got this at Costco. PB2, so you just simply add water to your powder. I like with my bread, like grains and seeds in it. So I've been getting this Arnold Organic 10 seed bread. I love it so much. It's so good for avocado toast. I do feta, tomatoes, a little squirt of lemon juice, and then everything but the bagel seasoning, and it is so good. 10 out of 10 recommend. So then I'll balance that out. That's more like the carbs and fats of my breakfast with some egg whites, and then in the PB2, actually per one serving, there's about 6 grams of protein. Getting in my protein, my fats, and my carbs. So balanced macros in the morning to keep me energized and satiated throughout the day. If you like this style of video, feel free to comment down below and like this video, and as always, subscribe to my channel. Let's get this day rolling. Mood through the roof. Breakfast was delish. I'm gonna show you guys some staples that I buy when I'm grocery shopping. A common question I actually get DM'd is like what I buy. Like people are looking for, I guess, like grocery lists. So I'm gonna take you through what I get. This works for either like college living or just like cooking with your family at home. This is what me and my mom have always bought. If you want to see recipes with the items that we buy, you can check out our food account as always at Jersey Meals. We post so much stuff there from breakfast, lunch, dinner, and desserts. So go check that out. That brings us to tip number 1, focus on a balanced diet. So I think it's so important to meal prep and not make excuses for your diet going down the drain. Making time is so important. So I want to help you guys by giving you ideas on what to buy to make it easier for yourself. Making a change in my diet has made a tremendous difference to my energy in life and my overall performance as an athlete, both the training room, conditioning, and even for lacrosse. So stressing on nutrition is what's gonna add up for the bigger picture as a college athlete. So let's pull out the goods. Let's start with spices. Okay, so I'm gonna walk you through my go-to spices. So obviously pepper and salt for seasoning, and then I hit the chili lime on salmon. It is so good. I would 100% recommend. School, I can just get salmon and then sprinkle this on, and it will add so much more flavor. And then when I'm home, I sprinkle this on before I put it in the air fryer, and it comes out divine. Use this Italian style sofrito and this barbecue rub on regular chicken breasts. It's super good. Again, adding more flavor to healthy foods is what makes eating healthy so much easier. Sometimes I add these to vegetable mixes or stir fries, but overall, just kind of going throughout these. And then next I'll show you some of my go-to dressings. So I'm not really a dressing person on my salad actually, but some of the dressings that I know my family and my siblings like is this creamy Caesar dressing, but it's actually made with non-fat Greek yogurt, so it's about 1/4 of the calories of what a normal Caesar dressing is. This one is the cashew butter dressing. It is actually really good. This one's the cilantro avocado dressing, and then this one, I love this dressing. This one I like to put on broccoli or for stir fries. It's the peanut sauce from Trader Joe's. So good. Big on sriracha. So I'll put sriracha on chicken all the time, eggs in the morning, maybe over avocado toast. That's another dynamic duo that I'll mix up. Yeah, I would say that mostly covers it for dressings. I'm not big on dressing, so you might want to refer to something else for that, but okay, so now I'm gonna kind of go through my pantry items. So we're gonna start off with protein bars. My go-tos, as you guys know, are One, Quest, and now Trader Joe's makes a protein bar. You got a lot to choose from. Birthday cake, the cinnamon roll, the almond bliss, peanut butter pie. They also make a peanut butter cup one. The glazed donut one. My brothers really like this one. The chocolate chip cookie dough. So I would say my favorite ones are these 3. Not sponsored by them in any way, but they are really good. They have about 20 grams of protein, about 200-ish calories, so great for after a lift, practice, to grab this as I wait for treatment. and just to get in good food. Okay, so these are the new flavors that Trader Joe's made for a protein bar. So the first one I'm going to show you guys is the caramel cashew. It's very similar to like a Snickers bar. Then they have their cookies and cream flavor. This one's really good too. My favorite one so far has been the salty peanut butter one. Super good. I usually keep these in my Lacrosse bag or in my backpacks or a quick snack if I'm ever hungry. Yum! Guys, we need a little coffee break, but we are still rolling. So I'm going to go over some go-tos that I have for breakfast. Quaker oats, my go-to for my protein oatmeal. Super simple, microwave, bake oats, you can do it all. And then Kodiak pancakes, me and my roomies, we do this on the weekends. Same amount as water as mixed, so you can't really mess this up. Now Sammy Smith still manages to do that. This is a new product I got at Trader Joe's. It's like chocolate milk, super good. I've been adding it to my smoothies. I showed this in my breakfast, but PB2. For all my smoothies, I use unsweetened almond milk. I like to stay away from like 2%, 1% milk just because I think I'm a little sensitive to dairy, so I put this in my smoothies and in my coffee instead. For cereals, I go between 3. I'm actually out of Wheaties right now, that's my go-to. And then I have multi-grain Cheerios, this new one that I found at Trader Joe's, the almond butter cereal. People say it's similar to like the Reese's Puffs ball things. I know like more grains, but I love the rice quinoa and hot cereal. This is another great for breakfast, snack, quick and easy. But this is by far the new favorite. It's called organic edamame pasta, so it's a plant-based protein source. It's about 24 grams of protein per serving. It is high in fiber and a super great alternative if you don't want just regular pasta.
I'm saying other pasta's bad, I'm just saying this one is better.
The fall's like my favorite. Like I'll show you a picture like right here. Like this is what my cart looks like. I just like load up on the fall stuff. I love that time of the year at Trader Joe's. It's the best. I eat it. I don't necessarily pay for it. So I like to get frozen vegetables just in case like dining doesn't have vegetables that I like. I'm kind of picky. Or like, no, I like to say in particular, I'm not picky. Frozen peas, vegetable and quinoa mix. It's easier to get frozen items because they'll last longer. And then my go-to smoothie right now is the Berry Blast. I'll post the recipe right there. Frozen side dish that you can get is, instead of mashed potatoes, you can get mashed cauliflower. I love it with chicken or scallops. A few more items, we're almost there. Asparagus, that's a go-to veggie. Spinach, another mix that you can get at Trader Joe's. It has kale, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, green cabbage, and red cabbage. So love this one, especially with chicken. This is obviously a bigger style of ground turkey. Wouldn't eat this at school, but being in a family of 7, it's a bit easier for meal prep and cooking. Turkey breast, some other protein sources that you can add to your diet. So for breakfast, my go-tos are usually egg whites, Too Good yogurt. Again, I'm not sponsored by anyone, but they only have 2 grams of sugar in their yogurt. So definitely check out the amount of sugar that's in your yogurt. Last 2 items, chicken breast, perfect for like just quick microwave dinner. Like I'll have this and then I'll grab like brown rice, I'll put that in the microwave and then just steam some asparagus and then boom, like I have dinner. It's super easy to eat healthy then. You might not like fish. I know my roommate Emily hates fish. It's super simple. Like this is a family pack, but this is great for a college student throughout a week or even a month. A lot of this food actually can just be put in an air fryer. So I am a big advocate for the air fryer. I put in like 1 fillet, like a sweet potato, and then asparagus, and then boom, you have a meal. So super easy for meal prep. I would recommend getting these ingredients if you want to try to eat healthy. That kind of wraps up tip number 1 of just kind of meal prep, healthy eating, and just trying to live like a healthier lifestyle is going to help you be successful on the field because you're successful off the field. So put this all the way, and we are going up to be a student athlete and hit the books. Number 2 is time management. I have learned that being a student athlete is very challenging. Sure, you can balance your schoolwork, and then on top of that, also playing a sport. And then in my case, you're adding on the film work. It's tough. Use the resources that you get as a D1 athlete. So the classes which I struggle in, like philosophy and rhetorical tradition, to get tutors for those classes, and that is super helpful to work with someone else, especially when it's an asynchronous class. And then another tip I have for time management, a planner. I have found this to be so helpful, so I know like when things are due, what assignments I should prioritize, and then future video projects I want to do. It helps me plan out what I have time for, when I can do it, and that helps me stay focused and be a successful student athlete. I'm going to put all my stuff in my bag because I am done schoolwork for the day. I'm gonna grab my camera. We are gonna go do some wall ball and explain tip number 3. Let's go. Safety first. And let's get to it. So I just hopped in my car and I'm headed to my middle school to get to work on tip number 3, wall ball. I think it's so important to add this into your daily routine, whether it's 30 minutes or an hour. Super important if you want to improve your stick work, your ability to pass and catch as a lacrosse player. The awesome thing about wall ball is that you're not having to work around someone else's schedule. Get outside, get in that vitamin D. For today is to do 20 minutes with my dominant hand, do 5 to 10 minutes with my non-dom hand, hand-eye coordination drills against the wall to speed up my hand quickness. Take off. Now we are on to step 4, is weight training and training in your off season. After the gyms went on shutdown last spring, me and my family, we rallied and we decided to do a reno in our basement and make it into a home gym. This way we didn't have to rely on the gyms being open or closed. We could train 24/7 and work around our schedules, especially when school was online. It was kind of crazy. I'll give you a little gym tour. We have squat rack. This is my favorite part, quote wall of all our favorite athletes, and then quotes that just motivate us to keep working hard. Obviously Devin Wills, Simone Biles. And then on the other side over here, Kayla Trainer. Some other favorites by Serena Williams, Kobe. Tested in college for our bench, so this is clutch to have this. I have some accessory stuff, boxing gloves, jump ropes, slide boards, medicine balls, and then some resistance bands. Few dumbbells, not too much. The newest addition, so this is called a free motion machine. And so the cool thing about this is that there's so many exercises that you can do. If you like the home gym, feel free to comment. I chose the color of the wall, so I was proud of that. I'm about to actually hit a leg workout. I'm super excited. Full strength team is so helpful at Boston College, and I love working with them. So usually in season, we lift twice a week, and then optional lift at the end of the week. And then when we're out of season, we lift 3 times a week because it's gonna prevent injury on the field, and on top of it, you're gonna become so much stronger. Nobody's gonna wanna mess with you. But before every workout, I also wanna stress the importance of warm up and stretching. I'll post my workout actually in the description down below, so if you wanna try it, go for it. But yeah, let's get this bread. Let's go. stretch on?
You're just happy to lift, huh, buddy?
Okay, so the fifth and final tip that I'm going to give you guys is watch film on lacrosse. Whether it's your practice film or your past tournament or even watching some college games. Only going to help you build as a player and then try new things in your own play, which is going to make you such a better player. I hope you enjoyed this video and feel free to like it and comment which tip you found the most helpful. And stay tuned for my next video. Peace!